It's defense tonight.
Shipley motions out, empty backfield on this opening play. Uyunglele takes a peek, and then he'll just power forward.
Big games, you see QB run, making a defense have to commit an extra hat down to account for that running quarterback.
Hand off to Shipley, picks his way and fights down. Looks like they may have grabbed a face mask in there. He's a couple yards short of the marker. Shipley, as a sophomore, had a terrific freshman season, even better start.
Face mask, defense. Continue our penalties as into the run. First down.
His head snapped around, you can see it.
And right into the trenches there. Looked like Corey Durden, who had such a great game a year ago against his Clemson offense. I really think Shipley's the key to this offense.
Averages almost 7 yards a carry. Runs with a serious edge. Off the play action, Uyunglele gets a pass out, and it's caught by Joseph Ngata, who is wide open and goes all the way to the Wolfpack 30. 21 yards.
Just a miscommunication on the left side of the flat. Great job by DJ of recognizing. You see there's no flat defender. A couple different defenders not on the same page. Looked like Jakeem Harris, 6, actually got sucked into the inside. You could, on the inside, nobody had the flat.
Shipley bouncing off tacklers. Saw Ngata. He's a guy that maybe
can fly. Heat-seeking missile from the back end of this defense.
Uyunglele backpedals and delivers a throw over the middle. He was trying to find Antonio Williams, the very talented freshman receiver. Isaiah Moore got there in a hurry.
Yeah, well, he's blitzing. See him right up the middle. They're putting 1-2 mid.
They have a big night. He's the heartbeat of the defense. He's the communicator back there. Run stopper. Rushes the passer. 3rd and 5. There was a nightmare for Clemson a year ago in the loss to NC State. But this completion's for a first down. That's Williams who moves the sticks inside the 20.
Good job on 3rd down. Front 2 receivers go downfield. And then you'll see the young receiver, the freshman, Antonio Williams, just kind of use him, get underneath that coverage, and knowing exactly where he needs play there by Clemson on 3rd down.
Receivers bunched to the right. Uyunglele looks into the seam, and he finds that big 2 tight end look on this first down. Shipley into heavy traffic, and you get a first down at the 6.
DJ gets the look that he wants, looks over and gets the call from the sideline here on 3rd and 1.
Shipley spinning for a first down. He wanted to score. Saving the touchdown was Derek Pitts, but his 1st and goal.
Davis Allen and Jordan McFadden on the left side. They just collapse that defensive line.
They face, but perfect in terms of points down here. Quarterback run all the way. He's going to be hit behind the line. Knocked down by Cyrus Fagan. The safety came flying across the line.
That is a good job by this defense. Watch these guys fly to the football. Recognize that this quarterback's a threat. He's just going to use Shipley as a lead blocker. They take group.
I'll try to run it again with Shipley, but again smothered. Very short gain. It'll be 3rd and to the left. Ngata's off to the right. Uyunglele thinks about running, and he's not going to get there. Slammed 3 yards short of the goal line. Wilson again, and Isaiah Moore met him.
Chris, I was thinking what you were thinking. Ngata is so dangerous in this situation to the fade, but the safety takes that away. And because he takes that away, you're forced to see he wants to look, and instead he comes back to the backside. Everything's covered, and look how they spot the State's defense holding them out of the end zone.
So a chip shot attempt from B.T. Potter, and took his COVID red shirt, came back for another year. Very reliable kicker, and he knocks it through. 9 of the last 10 games. Clemson's. Thank you, Bear. Penalty on that return moves the ball back to the 12 here. 2nd possession for the Tigers. And delayed handoff to Shipley, who slips 1 tackle, 2 tackles, cuts back. He is hard to get to the ground. physically impressive, but it's just his will, his toughness, right?
He's different this year than he was last year as a freshman, and that's obvious. Look at his legs. Look how live his legs are. Shakes that linebacker, shakes another linebacker, a safety. He's a table. He's bringing that now to this Clemson offense.
They've contained him so far, just 19 yards on his 6 carries. And on 3rd and 10, Uiagalelei hit as he throws, and not even the big, strong guy could get that throw away. Jakeem Harris, the nickelback, came and got him. It's 4th down.
Yeah, he was cheating. He was cheating. He was over Davis Allen, showing man-to-man. He's right here. Really good job of waiting, hiding, and then coming at the last second and gets right by Shipley. Nobody picks him up. Shipley probably should have.
And off inside, that Will Putnam.
You know how it is. You see Iowa State, you see everybody really borrowing it and adapting to it. It's an aggressive, downhill, get into the backfield kind of defense.
Will Maffa in there, and Phil sends a block as Uiagalelei just rolls downhill for a 1st down.
Yeah, that's the difference right now, I think, with Clemson's offense, is you can run the big guy, you get the back in front, Maffa, and now you got a double team, you pull around the tackle, and you outnumber them on the play side. See, they didn't do this last year because 5 was bigger and not really interested in running. And I keep going back to all these, always been an aspect of it. Oh,
high snap off his hands, and Uiagalelei just has to dive on it, takes the safe approach back at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, he's not even looking at that, Chris. He's looking right at the freshman, Antonio Williams, who he's kind of signifying to go into motion. Watch his eyes. He's looking over to the right. By the time.
Been a solid start in the first 4 games with this Clemson offensive line. They're struggling now with this NC State front. Maffa is going to be wrestled down again. The NC State defense gets right at the line of scrimmage and hits him. It's Isaiah Moore.
Again, what are they built to do? Free these guys up to be able to get downfield. Watch the left guard get to the outside. Now there's nobody there. You got the outside pressure from the linebacker, Drake Thomas, frees up Isaiah Moore. Nobody picks him up. You mentioned how they have tackles in the backfield. That's why.
Wolfpack showing the 3-man rush, and they will drop 8 into coverage. Uiagalelei across the middle, complete, but far short of the 1st down is Adam Randall, the true freshman. They gave him that completion, and they'll get off the field.
Thought you might see a 2nd and 20 call like that, but maybe a little bit more conservative, backed up. They're starting to go backwards, but they wait till 3rd and 20, and they open up the middle of that.
Shipley as a receiver, throw was slightly behind him. He had to come back and get it, and he's knocked down. Games. They've been all over number 1 so far. 2nd and 9, ball comes out, short completion, immediate hit. Hit at the 40-yard line.
They're just sitting back playing zone, Chris, and just eyes on the football. And they're rushing the 3, dropping 8. Clemson, good job of just trying to find that void in the zone, the soft spot, but you can see how they're wrapped.
It's Drake Thomas, brother of Thayer. Kobe Pace takes his turn to the backfield. Trying to pick up the blitz is Uiagalelei. Uiagalelei lofting it over the head. He had Bo Collins open, streaking down the near sidelines.
Really good call here because they're able to send a receiver deep down the right sideline, which takes a safety with him. You see this man streaking. He's acting like he's blocking for this potential, and then he releases.
Second and 10, slant. Another short completion and a quick hit. Antonio Williams.
You can try to force him eventually into a mistake where he throws the ball into coverage.
Pace is the back on 3rd and 6. 3 receivers off to the quarterback's right. He's looking that direction and delivers underneath. Catch is made by Brenningstool, the tight end, and it's a 1st down inside the 3rd.
Hard to give you a replay.
A little too fast, maybe.
False start.
You're right.
Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
It's Blake Miller. He's a very talented freshman right tackle. high hopes for him. They talk about Mitch.
Keep his eyes in the backfield. He kind of stumbled with the underneath route with Antonio Williams. Gave him an opening.
5 receiver look on 1st and 15. It's a bubble screen. And again, not much after the catch. That was E.J. Williams. He might be the meanest of the offensive linemen. And
beautiful.
Mean
I
dude
love
up
that.
There as a freshman.
Yeah.
You can hear the pads popping. This NC State.
Pullers are going to take it to you unless it's a boot or a naked.
Another 3rd and long for DJ. They need 11 here. And as he throws, delivers across the middle. Just couldn't connect with Williams, who was running free. But heavy pressure from Davin Van.
Remember, they've been rushing 3, dropping 8. This time they show pressure. He drops, but they do bring pressure right here. So they're just mixing up those 3rd down looks. And this time, just up front, you mentioned Van able to get there, and that pressure forced DJ to throw it.
20-yard chip shot before this for 46 yards. And Potter, who is NFL-like in his ability to just knock him through from 46.
And they have too much depth. You're going to have to see them mix the underneath throw with that intermediate, then take some shots. But I think that's the big question still with DJ is he comfortable and patient in making those throws underneath, not just the 50-50 ball downfield.
Looking for an underneath throw. Now he'll just take off and run, and only need about 30 yards to get in Potter's range. They have the 3 timeouts. So Yangalale delivers a strike over the middle. That'll be a 1st down out near midfield to Bo Collins. Sophomore from Los Angeles, his high school teammate.
That's exactly what you just talked about, is showing patience. Davis Allen takes the linebackers out.
Only need about 30 yards to get in Potter's range. They have the 3 timeouts. So Yangalale delivers a strike over the middle. That'll be a 1st down out near midfield to Bo Collins. Sophomore from Los Angeles, his high school teammate.
That's exactly what you just talked about, is showing patience. Davis Allen takes the linebackers out.
Only need about 30 yards to get in Potter's range. They have the 3 timeouts. So Yangalale delivers a strike over the middle. That'll be a 1st down out near midfield to Bo Collins. Sophomore from Los Angeles, his high school teammate.
That's exactly what you just talked about, is showing patience. Davis Allen takes the linebackers out. He cut, wait, bang! He hits it and accelerates so quickly.
Yangalale lofting downfield. It's Ngata, ball batted in the air, and a diving interception attempt. Devin Boykin was down there and cut. All 3 timeouts. Shipley has plenty of room off the left, and he'll just sprint out of bounds.
Officials thought he was still in bounds when he got shoved.
Yangalale has plenty of time here. Hasn't had this luxury often tonight, and delivers down the field. Shipley makes the catch and scores. What a drive! That was all Will Shipley. He'd been contained and frustrated. He busted loose with 2 runs and then the touchdown reception of 27 yards. Didn't need a timeout. First time Will has caught a pass and taken it into the end zone. We'll take another look to make sure he did score.
He is so athletic. How about that patience by Yangalale, was only rushing 3. He's losing his balance. He tries to dive. That knee's down maybe before that ball breaks the plane.
Prestic pylon cam may give us a look. Knee down right.
Yeah, he's
there.
Short.
Ball
he's
is
well
short.
Yeah. Maybe a full yard. Maybe the ball comes out after he's down, so that's irrelevant. But he's definitely down. Funny how fans, you see what you want to see, right? Objectively speaking, his knee is down, right?
Well, Dabo had already been fuming at the crew during that entire drive. He had the hat off down there.
Oh, yeah.
What an effort by Shipley. He had runs of 11 and 12. And then this reception. And this will put the ball about a half yard short of the goal line. 35 seconds to play. And again, time really not an issue with all those timeouts to spend.
You know what Shipley does here, Chris, not just a great play, but watch his route. He's just a check down. They're rushing 3, 8 in coverage. He's just right here just in case he needs help. When he starts to scramble and he's got time, he says, you know what, I'm just going to tiptoe down the sidelines here. Good job of seeing that.
You got about 465 pounds in the backfield here between the quarterback and the tailback. Keeper makes a cut and dives. DJ Uiagalelei puts Clemson on top. Good response.
Good response and a good read down here inside the 5. He's reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. He commits down to Maffa. He pulls it. Now it's one-on-one. Who's going to win that matchup? And he gets the one-on-one battle.
NC State lead. It didn't last long, but a really good first half. Quarterbacks have made some plays. Both defenses have shown why they're highly regarded. Clemson already without Ryan Brzee. Andrew Mukuba ejected for targeting, so there's some depth issues. There's a flag down on the PAT here. Depth issues going forward in the second half.
False start. Offense number 33. 5-yard penalty. We'll still play the try.
But it has the feel, as we were talking before, Kirk, about a game that's going to come down to fourth quarter, last couple possessions.
Field goal range if you're North Carolina State.
Potter knocks it through. Massive shift in field position. Would have been well into NC State territory. Play action, a high throw, and the catch is made on the far side. It's Davis Allen. Ball was dead before it came out. First time they've targeted the senior from Calhoun, Georgia.
About the big 6'6", 250-pound tight end. Flexed out at 6'6", 250.
He's flexed out again, Kirk, to the top of the screen. They look that way. It's a slant. They were trying to go right back to Allen, and there's a flag. Pass interference on the Wolfpack. That was Derek Pitts for the second time tonight. Flag.
And that's the tough matchup I'm talking about. You put a guy out there that's so tall.
Defense number 44. Marvin cuts at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Pitts has pretty good size for a corner. He's 6'1", but that's 6'6", 250, and he works right just another first down.
Uiagalelei runs behind the block of Shipley and breaks free. DJ in the clear. It's a foot race. And they will reach in, shut him out inside the 10-yard line. Jakeem Harris saved the score, but the Tigers are threatening again.
Great block by Will Putnam and Parks. Watch the combination block. Work down, pull around the guard, and now you get Shipley in front of him. I'm telling you, this is the difference in Clemson in the second year with Uiagalelei, is their ability to run the ball. Not only is it great to count for that, knowing it's there.
Shipley, that was DJ's longest run of the season by 15 yards.
And Collins at 6'3" without safety support.
When your starting tailback is a very willing lead blocker, that makes it even better. Second and goal. Uiagalelei launches to the end zone. Touchdown, Jake Brenningstool.
How about the location of this throw by DJ Uiagalelei here? Here's your tight end. He's going to work here. Keep in mind how big he is at 6'6". He's patient, up in the air, back shoulder, and let the big man go into the ball to him any better than he made that throw.
Third touchdown of the season for lean tight end from Tennessee. Allen had a catch early in the drive, so the tight ends featured there as Shipley improv route that set up the touchdown before half. They hand it off inside, and Shipley almost broke free. Marcus Tate, the guard, was trying to help him out to cap off the drive. Also had his career long run in that last Tiger possession. Off the play action, retreats and flips it down the middle, and it's Brenningstool again, the young tight end, making a huge impact tonight. Tackled out at the Wolfpack 30.
But when you have the ability to run Shipley, watch what it does to the safety's eyes, concerned about that running game. They're coming up to help out on Shipley. Good job. Play action.
Ngata, heavy traffic.
Well, Boykin trying to make up for his loss.
It's tough for Fagan. He missed a lot of last year with a bicep injury. Hope it's nothing serious. Behind the sticks on second down here. Shipley on a delayed handoff, kind of stumbles forward and now is knocked down hard. He'll set up about a 3rd and 5. Jakeem Harris stopped him.
This time you see North Carolina State retreating and bailing out. So now you have better numbers. Worried about the run, you're worried about the pass. This time they're worried about the pass. And
don't convert this and don't go for it. Uiagalelei was going to run all the way, and Isaiah Moore was not having it. That coach on the field, middle linebacker, makes the play, and it's 4th down. They lose a yard there.
And they brought both their linebackers. Wilson comes here, Moore comes around. By bringing Wilson, he occupies the guard. Moore comes around and makes the play.
6 yards. Going to put Clemson back up double digits here. Kick is driven, but he hooked it. So Potter misfires that time. The Tigers drive it 48 yards, but come up empty. Hooked it right off the foot.
So reliable. I mean, he's been making these kicks for so long. Good hold there by Drew Sweeney. Got it turned. I mean, hit it clean. Just pulled it.
Tallahassee for the Demon Deacons. Maffa is the back. Get it out on the edge, and this is Davis, the tight end. Big fella flex way out there.
So they've thrown the ball to him. He's out there blocking as well. This time he's more in line.
It's a run all the way. And Uiagalelei is going to be swarmed.
Rips off to the left. I'm sure he's going to try to get a feel. Indicator here if it's man or zone. Does he work back here to Ngata, who looks like he's one-on-one, or work to the trip side?
He looks to Ngata, almost intercepted. Aiden, when they expect to develop into a great player, but Preston's doing it tonight. Now Uiagalelei lofting downfield over the head of Davis Allen. Aiden White in coverage. So Brandon Streeter, who calls the play, tight end and DB there. Kobe Pace in the game wins the football, and the 2nd and 10 run produces 3 yards. That's a big call. Let's see.
Right.
Those guys are pretty good. 3rd and 7. Lepak bring in some pressure. It's picked up. DJ has time and delivers to Williams. And the freshman still running down inside the 30. First down near the 25.
Well, he wants Allen on the right in the middle of the 3 receivers, but pretty good coverage, so he has to work around to Williams. Good tight coverage on the tight end, Davis Allen. So
he's a smooth slot receiver. He flipped from South Carolina on his near signing day anyway. Comes in with real
dangerous. They've got a guy in the slot that can make people miss and shake and bake with those option routes.
They've got one now, and Williams Shipley into heavy traffic, and Corey Durden has been doing a good job clogging the middle. Got help from Tanner Engel on the stop.
Kansas Jayhawks. TCU, by the way, scoring a lot of points with Sonny Dykes.
Horned Frogs visitors next week. Uiagalelei on 3rd and 11. Hit again as he throws. The last one. This is from 44 to again give Clemson that double-digit lead here early in the final quarter. It's away, and that's a typical BT Potter kick right through. Hard to believe there are 3 bigger than that. Uiagalelei off play action, launches downfield, and it's off the fingertips of Bo Collins. The Don Bosco connection, so close. Battle was chasing, but he was beaten.
Well, he had him on a slant and go either way. Decides to go to Collins a little.
Times tonight they've had looks at extended touchdown passes and not quite been able to come up with the throw. Shipley tackled by Moore.
Now it's 3rd and long.
Four-man rush. Uiagalelei has time and delivers underneath. Shipley makes the catch. Stepping on the campus was a special night for him, but it's been a tough night for that veteran center.
1st and 10 on this drive.
8 combined catches by the 2 Tigers tight ends tonight. Powering forward is Phil Maffa. He's a challenge of an opponent they respect and one that beat him a year ago. Uiagalelei has run offensive
and decisive he's been within that offensive structure is, to me, what's changed from last year to this year.
Big time, I agree, and he's avoided the mistake. Still just has 1 interception on the season. This is a big game performance. You're going to see him run the ball when Clemson is challenged on offense.
Oh yeah,
it's been the pattern at Clemson for years with their quarterbacks.
Should also mention this offensive line, not always the strongest unit for this Clemson team, but tonight with a true freshman at right tackle, this unit has played incredibly well against a very experienced defensive front 7.
Moffa's was going to be he actually fooled me. It was the keeper there. Isaiah Moore knocks. That took him 56 minutes, Kevin, to take the lead in Columbia. And it's a 4-point win for Kirby Smart's team.
Survive and advance on the road, right?
2-back look. Uiagalelei rolls, and Shipley was well covered.
Things like that happen.
Maffa breaking tackles. 1st down, lowers the shoulder, delivers a blow to the man, and has a 1st and goal. Sean Smith stopped him eventually.
Isaiah Moore blitzes, see him right there, takes himself right out of the picture, and then it's just toughness. Good, strong run, breaking away from Drake Thomas. Goes.
What Clemson's going to have to do in the next month.
I mean, think about this. They beat a good Wake team, but I just mean the energy of
trying to add to the lead here. 3:15 to go. Maffa smacked right at the line and driven back. Fake it to Maffa. Uiagalelei gets around the corner, and he'll just.
They are loading up the line of scrimmage with 8, 9 guys. Watch the end man, Wilson, the defensive end. He collapses down, giving Uiagalelei a chance to get outside. And because they played man coverage, there's nobody left. So it was up to number 11, Peyton Wilson, to try to save the day, but he bit just enough on that play fake. It's love to see.
Is a career high. May not run him this much at BC next week or in every game, but when they need that component of their offense, he's so capable and willing to do it.
Which he was not a year ago at all. Non-factor in the run game. And
for DJ Uiagalelei, and a very, very satisfying performance for the quarterback. Took care of the football.